Welcome back after the break. Our guest today is Barrister Muhammad Monwar Hossain, very much involved in the community affairs as well, and human rights violation or non-violation of the matter. Okay, so you have been a Secretary General of UK-based Human Rights International since 2003. And in this event, you have also been very close to MP Roberts Berry.
Yeah.
And you attended UN meetings in New York and also in Geneva. What sort of cases have you taken up of human rights violation? Are these related to Bangladeshis in this country or?
Well, we did lots of work. First of all, if I go back to 2004, sorry, 1994 even, under the leadership of Robert Perry. He was MP from Liverpool, and he was 25 years MP. And he was visiting China once upon a day, and he was detained there because of human rights. He's, he was speaking out internationally. And he was a very
parliamentarian.
He was very good talked about lawyer. Even our organization says Assistant Secretary General was detained in India because of the Kashmir. And our organization said the then Secretary General was detained in Pakistan many times, many occasions, even though he is a British citizen. So, but we did raise points about Bangladesh and many countries, and we even we even did some lobbying, like someone in Bahrain was about to be executed, and we saved him somehow through our representation. Lobbying, we did it, and we used to have the hotline for human rights. We could not continue that one for financial limitation, but we had those system for hotline so that we can
24 hours.
Yes. If somebody is in trouble, we can help.
Are there any services in this country for people in distress, and they can call anybody? I'm not talking about Samaritans, I'm talking about general legal help.
Well, for general help, first you call 999 anyway.
No, I'm not.
But I'm just saying. Well, they will not show you the way, how to get the lawyer. But at least what I'm saying.
That's a matter of life and death.
Well, life and death, and then if it is legal, then they can talk to Bar Council or Law Society. I tell you,
or
they can get the pro bono.
Citizens Advice Bureau.
I think much helpful is, to be honest, if someone wants to get pro bono help, he cannot afford, so he can get in touch with the Bar Council or Law Society. They have got the pro bono units. They can help. They can get the help initially from the students who are doing the bar or becoming solicitors, and then they can even get the help from very qualified lawyers, even QCs, through pro bono, because the Bar Council and the Law Society, the pro bono unit, they are in position to tell the people who are the lawyers can help them. And there are so many lawyers can help. If it is going to be a test case, like public interest point, obviously someone will pick it up. Because it will obviously add to his name and fame as a lawyer. There are lawyers.
But is this service pro bono assistance, is it means tested? I mean, how would you determine that this man should get it?
Well, it depends on how important the case is, number one, or it could be that someone cannot help himself because he's got no favors, or even he's disqualified from legal aid. So many tests, it depends, from case to case basis, and Law Society has got a policy, and the Bar Council, they have got a unit, they have got different policy. Like Citizen Advice Bureau, they have got different policies. But people can get some sort of assistance at the end of the day if they haven't stopped fighting. You have to have very strong motivation that I will fight my case. If you give up, nobody is there to help. If you are strong, if you say, well, I want to continue this one because I have been prejudiced, I want justice, and I will take this matter up to the end. If you have got that strong motivation from the client, then you get lawyers, because there are lawyers who can help. Because I went to court hearing on many occasions. People cannot afford. If somebody is detained, Parents are crying from abroad, well, do something for my child. And I went to the court on many occasions. They could not pay me, but got them out. That goes obviously to my reputation as well. So there are lawyers that can help, but people will have to try to find it out.
This organization of yours, Human Rights International, is this part of the global human rights group? Or?
No, this is UK based, but we used to have branches in Bangladesh, Pakistan and India and different countries, and we still have branches, and we basically do the lobbying for wherever the violation is. We try to speak out, and if you get any sort of for example, representation from other organizations from Bangladesh or India, whatever, they take this point up in the international level, then we can take this up to the level, because they cannot take it from India or Bangladesh or Pakistan.
Right.
But we can take it because we are in the United Kingdom. It is a better place to take anything to the United Nations or Human Rights Commission in Geneva, or wherever through Amnesty International. You can liaise with them, you can work together with them. You got Human Rights Watch, you've got other, many important organizations like Liberty. So they are all in UK. So we can do good lobbying all together, and we can bring some changes. We can help people.
Do you also work with Transparency International?
No, Transparency International is a different thing. We don't have any collaboration with them, and they've got different subjects. They do the ratings of who is more corrupted than others. Their work is completely different.
That's a good expression. Who is more corrupted than others?
Yeah,
they're corrupted.
Yeah, they're doing. I appreciate they're doing. They're working in their own field, but I don't have any criticism for anybody while they're working in their own field.
That was just a question. Yes. Your organization takes keen interest in the human rights situation in countries like India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. See, do you concentrate on the human rights violation concerning the minorities, or also you take up the cases or pursue the cases of those members of the majority?
It doesn't matter, anybody. In this country, we dealt with a case once. A police officer was actually accused of physically assaulting a lady, and she lost the case. She lost her complaint from even top level of the police, but we took it over, and the case ended successfully without going to the court, and there was a punishment. So it did happen. So in this country even, so it is possible. It's not only for Bangladesh or India or Pakistan. It could be for any country.
Right.
And we are help, and especially lawyers are always keen to help. If there is any human rights violation, they want to speak out. And this is a good platform, Human Rights International. And we can facilitate lawyer to work for people, and under this banner, anybody can take up any case and help people, help migrants in need, whatever. If somebody is going to be deported, if you think that, well, he is going to be prejudiced, he is going to be separated from his family, we can help.
You're talking about migration and
okay. Lots of things. I mean, it's unlimited.
That case that you referred to about that police person, would you consider that you didn't need to go to the court, but you was out of court settlement? Is that called?
Well, if someone has been, disciplined within his profession, sometimes you get it, and if you get some sort of compensation. You have seen that lots of cases don't go to court. Even if you look at NHS, how many cases are going to court with a complaint of professional negligence? Most of them, I think majority of them
are settled
outside the court. And same happens if you got any complaint about the police authorities.
It does not prejudice the right of the person who has complained?
No, because at the end of the day, everything in agreement with the person who is victim. The person who is complaining, nothing happening without his or her consent.
Right.
If he or she does not want any negotiation, we cannot. A sort of complaint, client, you know, once you are representing someone, even if not a paid client, but you just a relationship like client and attorney, you know,
right.
because you are representing and you have to look at his or her best interest. You cannot negotiate if you are not in agreement with him or her. So that's the big thing, you know, you cannot just do something without the client's consent. Same principle applies here, because you are fighting for her or his rights. Something has happened prejudicial to her or him, and you are negotiating. She doesn't know about it. Then it will go against yourself.
Just a hypothetical question. It might sound funny to you. If a client is not happy with the lawyer, can he take the lawyer to court?
There are many cases, yes, professional negligence. If someone has not done your job, why not? There are lots of complaints, lots of solicitors.
You are not protected by the law society for, you are not above the law.
No. You know, I wanted to say something about, once you were asking me how and why I became a lawyer. One thing I missed the point actually. I wanted to be self-employed. I wanted to be independent. I didn't work under anybody. So that's why the freedom you can enjoy in legal profession. But at the end of the day, as far as England is concerned, actually lawyers, they don't have any freedom. Do you know why? Because you are regulated strictly by your regulatory body, bar council or bar, you know, standard board. You have to maintain very high standard. You have to follow the, you know, very high standard of ethics. If your conduct goes below that, then you will be disciplined. Then you are caught by the regulatory body. So you have got your guardian. You've got your whatever boss, that is the bar council or the bar standard board or the law society or the solicitors regulation authority for solicitors, like doctors, GMC. So nobody is actually free. Nobody is just enjoying 100% freedom.
Like our Ofcom.
Yeah, for media, as far as media is concerned, Ofcom. So if someone has done anything out of negligence, a doctor, because of his fault, something has happened, every day, you know, people are going to the court. And once we started learning the law, tort law, you know, it started with the complaint against the doctors. And then the engineers, then the builders.
Well, these are the commercials on television asking people to complain if they have suffered any negligence at the hands of the doctors, you see, and then they are even offering £1,000 initial compensation. I do not know how far that is true, but
if you look at NHS, you know, records, you will see huge number of complaints are there. And we all are human beings, and doctors are human beings. You know, if there are 1,000 doctors, it could be possible 10 doctors are making mistakes. And similarly, the lawyers make mistake. If you see that records of the law society, you will see that hundreds of solicitors every year, their name is gone from, the names are gone from the register every year. Disappeared because they are unqualified. They used to be qualified, but they are no more qualified now because of their negligence, because of their failure to follow the professional ethics, professional standard, rules and regulations, or they have done something that have prejudiced the client's best interest. So that go below the standard. So you are stopped.
Thank you. It's like getting the maximum point on your driving license.
Otherwise your insurance will go up.
You'll take a break. And when we come back, we'll continue with this very interesting discussion of how doctors and lawyers operate in the same kind of manner. Thank you.